Welcome to Social Media Connection. I'm Jay Deragon with the Relationship Economy.
And I'm David Bullock with the David Bullock Show.
David and I have been having a series of conversations about social currency and what is social currency and how does it work. And today we're going to frame it around the exchange of knowledge that creates currency. People are sharing information throughout the social web about anything and anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that exchange of knowledge creates some kind of currency. What kind of currencies does that create?
Well, I mean, you have to be interested, it has to be valuable, but it's just knowledge. That little bit of information, data. I mean, you take data and you put something on top of it, then it becomes information. That information then has to be actionable for it to actually become real world ROI, real world, something you can do something with.
And a knowledge exchange, for instance, sharing links.
Yeah.
Through Twitter about information you found useful, and you know that your audience that follows you might also find it useful. You're putting knowledge into the space. Now, as David has framed it correctly, if we don't do anything with the knowledge, then it's just a dead-end conversation.
Right.
If we take from the knowledge and we learn from it to produce something of greater value than we had before, we created a new currency.
Right. I mean, you have a situation, a hierarchy of having an understanding of something, being vaguely familiar about something. But when you have knowledge of something, that means you can do something with it in the real world to produce a result. Now, here's where it gets interesting. To get knowledge, you must do something. And to do something, you must have knowledge. So, you do something, you see what happens, you gain more knowledge, then you do the next thing.
And you share it.
And you share it. And that's the progression that businesses need to go through. You can't just hear about what to do with social media and not do anything with it, because what we do with our business may be a little bit different than what you need to do with your business. The offer, the space, the media, the messaging, the transactional velocity, the people. Every market is a little bit different, and you have to be able to take that knowledge and mold it to your market, your media, your message.
Here's the thing. If I have knowledge of your brand and a good experience with the knowledge, and I share the good experience and the knowledge of your brand with an audience, then statistically speaking, there's people in that audience that didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just shared it because my experience created a new knowledge base for me to share with the audience, which creates the attraction back. The audience wants to go back and learn about that knowledge I gave them about a brand that I had a good experience with.
Well, you're speaking to a third-party endorsement. The power of the third-party endorsement.
Okay,
you experienced it. Then you liked it so much you told people about it. And here's from the offline world. It said that if someone had a bad experience with you, they tell like 9 to 10 people.
Right.
If they had a good experience with you, they tell only like 3 people. Now watch what social media does. If they have a bad experience with you, they will share it with millions,
Right.
if not billions of people. If they have a good experience with you, guess what? It's easy as a click of a button, and they share with that same million people.
So if you want to create currency using knowledge, then make sure that knowledge is valuable to the audience so that they want to share it with others and create a knowledgeable experience. That is social currency in one context. Would you agree?
I would agree.
So there's a lot more about social currency, and we're going to continue down this vein because I'm learning a lot. You're giving me some knowledge, David. Thank you. Do I owe you anything?
It's an exchange. It's
I'll,
sharing.
I'll buy you lunch, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you all for coming.